I am back with another one. It's Friday, y'all. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. On today, we are wrapping up this topic. It's been a great week so far. And as always, I'm going to keep it short for those coming back on the replay. So, I'm excited because I already know what I'm going to talk about next week. And I thank God for that. And since you're here with me on Friday, I'm going to make sure to share it with you so that you can have something to look forward to, just like I am, because I'm really excited. And I hope that your day went well yesterday, and I hope that you were able to get up and get going this morning. If you are coming back for the replay, please don't forget to like the video and leave me a comment after you get through. Let me know what you think about lives like this, encouraging talks and topics. Also, if you got any ideas, anything you want to see, please drop that in the comment section anywhere because I will definitely take it into consideration. So, I got everything squared away here. Let me see who's in the building. Hey, Ken, good morning. So good to see you, my friend. Mr. Terry is here. Good morning. So good to see you. Thank you so much. You put all the broadcasts there so everyone can know how to find me. I really appreciate that. Who else we got? Hey, Miss B. Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, Frugal Mama. Good morning. Good to see you. All right, we got 7 people in the building. Thank you so much for coming in and hitting that like button. So, um, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we have been talking about ways to stop yelling at our kids. We are imperfect. There is no guide to parenting, but we try hard. We should have, let me just say, self control. We should have self awareness to try to identify when we are a little bit too frustrated and, when things have got all out of whack, when we're not ourselves and when our kids suffer from it because we're yelling at them. So, hey, my brother Steve is here. Good morning. So, with that being said, um, Monday, we talked about triggers and warnings, knowing our own triggers, giving our kids warnings, and letting them know that if you don't stop, you might get in trouble. On Tuesday, we talked about putting ourselves in timeout. Yeah, that's a thing because we need to sometimes draw back and remove ourselves from the situation and realize that, maybe we just need a break at this moment. And then writing a yes list for ourselves. Yeah, that's true as well because I want things that I can go do to take my mind off of being upset or taking my mind off of yelling. Again, that's that self awareness we were talking about. And then on Wednesday, we talked about teaching the lesson to our kids later. If they did something bad, not shouting, having a shouting match at them right now, but maybe later, um, letting them know this is what you did wrong and this is what you need to do differently. And then also the fact that their behavior is just normal, especially if they're little ones. They're kids, they're toddlers, they're going to be super hyper. Or if they're older, preteens or teens, they might have some type of attitude. I mean, think about what they have to deal with: school, siblings, other people, and whatever else. Maybe they have to deal with you and your attitude. So, um, you know, just understanding that that behavior is simply normal is is really important. A important part of giving our kids grace. Last week we talked about giving them grace, and all this is just going to go hand in hand together because we want to continue to better ourselves, motivate ourselves so we can continue to build up our kids. That's what this channel is all about. And yesterday, I forgot, yesterday we talked about being proactive and adjusting our expectations. Being proactive meaning I know I have to run a bunch of errands today. Uh, Maybe I'm only going to do 2 or 3 because I know I got my 3-year-old with me and I know she's only going to hang for so long. or adjusting my expectations, meaning if you set your expectations too high, then you're always going to be disappointed. And that includes with your kids and discipline or whatever. So you can't expect a 3 year old to never make a mess, or you can't expect a 3 year old to know how to clean up a big old milk spill. But sometimes that's just what happens. So all that is going hand to hand. This week has been great. And at the end of the day, the reason that we want to stop yelling is because it's not only hurting us, it could hurt your health. You got your blood pressure all up. You didn't got to screaming, and you didn't change your mindset. You didn't change your mood from trying to stay in God and trying to stay positive and all those good things. Or you might have just had a wonderful day and now you're yelling at the kids. And all that, not only for us, but for them. Because little do we know they're just simply scared. um, they might be thrown off. They might at this point if we yell too much, they're ignoring us. So, hey sissy, if we understand that, yeah, most of the time after you got through yelling, they just gonna do whatever you done yelled about because they want you to stop yelling. So for the most part, just talking in a calm voice if you can. Um, it's really just gonna just set the tone for them. And really only raising your voice should come as if there is some type of emergency. So today, based on the title, we're talking about what did I say in the title? I don't remember. Oh, analyze myself. Yeah, I'm gonna analyze myself because I wanna know that, sometimes it's not them. Sometimes they're just she's just a hyper toddler and she ain't done nothing wrong. But me, I'm tired and I had a long day. I might be hungry at the moment. I'm making it seem like it's such a big deal. And, I need to stop and I need to analyze myself and make sure that it's not me and not them. So, um, what was I gonna say? Writing it, Mr. I'm sorry, I was trying to read Mr. Terry's comment. Writing a yes list is a form of having an escalacious moment in your life, a time and day all about you. Oh yeah, absolutely. A time and day all about you. I find that so important. And I didn't even really know that until recently, but I tell you, it feels great. um, so if I can be transparent and I can remember, I mean, there's been several occasions where me and the girls will go to the grocery store or something and they might be, Mom, can I have this? Mom, can I have this? Oh, can I have this? That's what kids do at the store. But whereas any other day I would say, no, we're not getting anything today. No, don't ask for anything. Okay, you've asked enough, or something like that. I've given them a warning. I've been calm and all this and that. Some days it just depends on what I'm going through. I might say, no, didn't I tell you not to act? Not screaming like that, but I'm definitely going to change my tone of voice. You know, so why would I change my tone of voice? It's because I got something going on with me. I didn't eat lunch before I picked them up from school. Uh, I didn't get a nap while they've been in school all day. I should have took me a little nap, and I didn't do that. So now I'm all frustrated and annoyed and been out of shape because they're doing what they do every time we go to the store. So just taking that time out to have that self control and that self awareness, knowing that most of the time, not most of the time, sometimes, probably half and half, it just depends. It is me and not the kids. Hey, Mysterious, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And uh yeah, I mean that's self awareness, just knowing that, you know, I need to self analyze myself. Like at this moment when at the moment, um being aware as well when you are when you feel yourself getting all worked up, when you feel like you're about to get to fussing. Do you ever stop and think about what exactly you're fussing about? Do you stop and think about, is it is it something that they do on a normal basis? Is it something that I need to maybe teach them this a little differently? Uh, what is getting me all worked up when it comes to my kids? And for me, it was just the impatience. I just wasn't patient. It wasn't them. They didn't do nothing. most of the time. And that's what this is all about. It was just my impatience. So when I decided to step back, I decided to get God and let Him lead my path. I started to ask Him for patience. I started to ask Him to show me in every situation, because it can't always be the kids. So that's what I did, and and I tell you, it has made such a difference. And some days, I still do raise my voice, but I have to stop in the middle of that, and I bring it on back down. Majority of the time. So one thing that is recommended that I did that worked for me is meditation. So there's different types of meditation. You can pray, you can do yoga. Um, I don't know what, like into detail. I know there's other types of meditation. Let's just say that. But there's one that I did try. That app that's called Calm. That Calm app really does work. So I think they gave me like a 7-day free trial. And it's funny because God knows what He's doing. Um, and this is at the point where I'm trying to change things around. I'm trying to change my mindset. So I just found myself just being always upset, always anxious, always impatient, always, sitting here patting my fingernails literally on the table, like waiting for the next point where I have to put my foot down, where I have to be in control or something. So anyway, long story short, I had this email and they're like, you can get this Calm 7 days free, and I did it, and I tell you, it was such a reflection of myself, because I seen that once I started doing the little exercises, they would. Um, I don't remember if you can say how many times a day you want uh, a notification or not, but every morning this app would tell me to stop what you're doing, take a deep breath, breathe out. Like it would, and you're looking at the phone at the same time, and is doing it at a certain speed, at a certain pace, right? So you're taking breaths every what 10, 15 seconds, or whatever. They have it all strategically worked out. But the point is awesome, and it really does work when you do it. Again, having that self awareness, self control, and wanting to make a difference, wanting to be different, is going to make all the difference in everything that you do or that you want to do in life. So this app, it had me sleeping better. Um, it had me feeling like, because I work at home, but it had me feeling like I could go take care of my little content creating work, or take care of my bills, or whatever my work is, and then I could come over here and still take care of my kids and deal with them, deal with the house, and da da da, because this is just what I do every day. And these exercises they're sending me, and I'm doing them. Then eventually they're just gonna. Eventually they should, for me anyway. They started to just sit with me, so I would just randomly start taking a deep breath, letting it out, trying to just calm down. So, excuse me. It had changed that Calm app. I tell you, it changed my interactions with my kids tremendously, and it almost completely made me stop the yelling all the time. Almost that, and these other things that we talked about. But that Calm app really did it. It really helped me be more self-aware. Um, if yelling, at the end of the day, yelling comes out to be more than just a kid misbehaving. It comes out to be some type of need that you as a parent or a caregiver is needing, whether it be sleep or food, or whatever it be. Like we said, if you find yourself shouting, uh 2 or 3 days in a row, and you're like, oh man, I'm shouting at the kids again. This is not normal. This every day, oh, they just bad. This is not normal. It's not. And if you find yourself doing that, then you need something. You're missing something. So I hope that you can analyze yourself. If we care enough, we're going to analyze ourselves. If we care enough about our kids, we're going to analyze ourselves. So look at the comments real quick. Love the Calm app. Yes. Oh, Tim, thank you. Your journey deposit the bank of trust. Amen. Substance and flavor. You put a lot of lazy preachers to pastors to shame. Thank you so much. We have to understand the kids are going to be kids. Sometimes we have to look at us. Yes, my brother, that's what it's all about. That's exactly what it is. So the second part of this is apologizing, just saying sorry, because just because they're our kids doesn't mean they don't deserve respect. Especially after this one right before this, where we have analyzed ourselves and we realized that we just had a day and that we should have took our yes list and we should have went just walked away, or we should have. Um, I'm trying to go backwards in the week. We should have known our triggers. We should have not. Uh, we should have been more in self control when we got upset. Okay, apologize. They are people. They deserve respect. I see the word respect there, Mr. Terry. They deserve respect. I think they deserve the most respect because they are people that we are building up to live in this world. And if we don't give them respect, who will? How will they know what respect looks like if we just simply disrespect them by yelling at them, by not giving them a chance to try, by not building up their confidence, by not giving them grace, giving them time to learn, taking the time to teach them. Come on now. Like I said, kids are my passion. So I feel like this encouraging talks is gonna go to a whole nother level. And I thank God for it. So just apologize. You lost it. All right. And it's not okay, I lost it today. Oh well. I'll do better tomorrow. No, at some point tomorrow won't come. Start now. Do better now. Because you love your kids so much, you're gonna change how you come to them. Change it. That's how much you love them, right? So I know I might be talking to some people who are, you might be old school, you might be, you got your own thing down pat, and you don't want to change that. You don't want to adjust your expectations or give your kids some grace or things like that. Okay, but I'm telling you, it's hurting. It's hurting them. They just want you to, not just be their parent, but be their friend. Like literally. I've always heard that, but literally. And that doesn't mean trying to hang out with them or dress like they dress or talk like they talk or nothing like that. But just being there and just understanding that they have a lot more emotions, I think, because not because they have bills in life and stuff like that, but because they don't know how to maneuver in this world. They don't know how to do certain things without us teaching them. Um, that has to be so anxious. I'm gonna go back to your comments in just a second. Um, so we've drained ourselves out from yelling and losing all control. Let's just apologize. It just takes the ugly out of the situation, because all right, you lost control and you yelled at them. Well, now they don't have to be looking at you with a sour face, or sour look in their face hey, because you've yelled at them. Now they can say, "Oh, it's okay. We can talk about it." Okay, one minute. Where you going? You went to school? Aw, okay. So, you know, yeah, I lost my train of thought there when my baby walked in the room. Um, just apologize to them. Let them know that, you're sorry. I'm a little tired. I shouldn't have done that. Or, I'm a little impatient. I'm working on that, and actually be working on it. Like, you don't have to let them know, but hey, it doesn't hurt because they're humans. They want to know the truth too. And you're being an example. You're modeling behavior. So how are they going to show up? What are they going to do when they are adults and they're in that situation? Um, Most of the time there's something that has got you all upset. Something's then set you off and got you to fussing. So it's really important to identify that so you can change that for yourself. I'm trying to pull up next week's thumbnail because I have it ready already. Thank God for that. So I can share it. I'm excited. Oops, what? That wasn't the right one. Hold on. We're back. Um, yeah, leave suggestions. I know that Anne Marie asked Nene and I to talk about that one, and we are preparing that now. We'll probably do a live together. I'm trying to pull up next week's thumbnail real quick. Well, that's just gonna have to be how it looks. um, we must remember respect is more than a Aretha Franklin song. Respect goes both ways in any kind of relationship. Yep. Grace is more than prayer at mealtime. Grace is a great Lord. Yes, we're all forms in another person's life. Yeah, absolutely. The question is, what are you planting? Amen. So let me go ahead and share here it goes. I hope you can see that. But here's where we're going next week. Here's where we're going next week. So I hope that you enjoy. Enjoy. I hope that this week was great for you. At your convenience, please go back and leave me a comment anywhere or on the videos. Let me know what you think. I'm still trying to push these lives out to a new audience. I just want to reach more souls. I want other people to have been there or who is there right now and trying to get out because at the end of the day, God is, He gets all the glory. He definitely came to show out with me and He can come to show out with you if you just allow Him. Let Him in, give Him your whole heart, and He could change your whole life. I tell you, it's real. It is definitely real. And I know it's Friday, and I know y'all gonna go have a good day. So, yeah, let's go on over and see what Frugal Mama got going on. Later on today at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. right here on this channel, Motivation with Tam. We're gonna have a pre-recorded live. It's gonna be uploaded, a Kingdom Builder inspiration type of live. Pretty quick. So I just hope that you can tune in there. I guess I could drop it. And then later on tonight is game night. The game night is at Heather's channel this week, Heather's house. And we're going to play some fun interactive games over there at 9:30 Eastern time. So I know it's probably 8:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain, 6:30 Pacific. And that's always so much fun. Every week, we never know what we're going to get. We sometimes we have to change the time or whatever, but it works out. It's so much fun. All right. Here's that today at 10 o'clock a.m. All right. Let's go over and see what Frugal Mama's doing. And I will see you around here today. Have the best day. Remember to put God at the head of your life and everything that you do today. Oh, I forgot I'm not a moderator. Haha. Stay encouraged, stay humble, stay you. That's it. That's all. As always, remember, be true to yourself. Because if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else. Bye bye.